Hi everyone. Recently this company Arteza reached out to me online and asked if I would do a product review for them. Now I did not buy these items. They did mail them to me free of charge, but they are not paying me for the review, and they did ask me to give my honest opinion of these products. So the next few videos I'll show how I'm using these items, but today's video is just a basic unboxing and giving you my first impressions after I've taken them out of the packaging. Now maybe like me you hadn't heard of them much before. I had seen a few advertisements on Amazon and on Instagram, but I hadn't really looked into them very thoroughly. But after they reached out to me, I did some more research online and was really impressed with the reviews that many customers have left on Amazon. If you're curious, you can look there and read what they're saying. But especially when I compared the pricing of the quality of these products, especially now that I have them in my hands and see the type of packaging they came in, I was really impressed for the price. So let's dig in a little deeper and let's see what you think about them as well. So the first package they sent me had this Arteza 42 sheets of self-adhesive vinyl. It's called Premium. It's PVC and multicolor. So these are 12 by 12 sheets in here. And on the back, they give you a nice description of all the colors that are included with this. Now also you get included within that 42 is 2 sheets of glossy black and 2 sheets of glossy white, as well as 1 black and 1 white with a matte finish. So within those 42 sheets is 3 black and 3 white. So it's really nice because you get to test out a multitude of colors that they have. You know, many times, especially as crafters, we just want a large variety of colors, but we don't want to have to buy the huge rolls. So that's the really nice thing about this pack, is if you're just looking for something to do a little personal project and you just need a little bit of vinyl, you get a great selection of colors to be able to use without buying a huge roll. So the next box they sent me had a ton of mixed media products. I'm really looking forward to using these. What makes this box unique is they are metallic acrylic colors. So these are paints, and I'll open these up here in a second, but right off the bat I wanted to show you what impressed me so much about this particular set. They are clearly marked right from the beginning. You don't have to go hunting on their website. You don't have to go find a PDF, download it, print it off, and stick it in the box. It's right here on the box. They give you the light fastness information, the transparency, as well as the pigment number. So this makes it really nice for artists when they're trying to mix with other colors. They know exactly what they're working with. So they explain all of that with their symbols right here. So let's go ahead and open this. And here they are in these trays. Not only are they clearly marked on that box on the outside, they are also marked on every single tube. I love this. So you'll see right here, it tells you exactly that this is the color, and then that it has 2, and the transparency is half, and then it gives you the color number. This is so amazing. What a great quality. And this particular set has 36 colors. This is the first time I've ever opened this, so this is a first view for me. But I know one thing I'm really liking already is it has these golds, coppers, bronze. I'm sure you could also use these as hair color. Of course, it'll have some glimmer to it because all of these have mica. And everyone knows how much I love the micas. So pretty. They're nicely grouped together if there's a color family you're wanting to work with. Oh, I love the greens. Look how pretty the green selection is. Wow, this is beautiful. Now, knowing me, just the way I work, these trays probably aren't going to work for me. I'd probably eventually end up taking them out of the trays and just laying them in the box. But either way, the box is a really nice storage system with or without these plastic trays. Now, some people, like my husband, he would totally keep everything perfectly in these trays and perfectly numbered. But I just usually don't work that way. So I'm sure this will be a mess in another week as soon as we start working with these colors. But what a great storage box. I know I'll definitely be keeping this box to keep all my paints housed in one spot. Now the next thing they're going to let me try out are the Fineliners. So in here it has 48. I did peek in this one. It has 48 and they are double layered. So it has this piece of styrofoam, and here's one set. Let me open one of these pens so you can see the tip. So these would be similar to Stabilo or the Faber-Castell. Is it Faber-Castell that I use? The other pens I use. I don't remember the name now. I have to pull those out later. We'll do a comparison video side by side to the Stabilo as well as the Faber-Castell that I use. I love the number of brown and gray hues that it has. Really nice, especially in bullet journaling. We use so much gray in either our planners or bullet journaling. This will be a really good set for people who really want a nice fine liner for their bullet journals. I love the case. This is probably the best case of any of the fine liners that I have. That I can say for sure. The Stabilos just came like in a plastic snap case, plastic baggy type of thing, whereas my Faber-Castell, it's in a snapping plastic case, but over time one of my lids popped off and it doesn't close all the way for me anymore. So this is a really nice case. Now this was something I specifically asked for because I use this a lot. This is actually hard to find for me in my local stores. It's called graphite paper, and the amount of paper that comes in this particular pack is amazing. These are 9x13 sheets and there's 60 of them. So I don't really consider myself one that draws really well by hand. But I know how to trace. And so I use graphite papers a lot when I'm just doing personal items to draw out in my journals. And I'll show you how to use these in future videos. But this is probably one of the largest packs I've seen. And like when I buy at Michael's, I've only been able to find like a little package. I'll show it to you whenever I find that package around here. But I'm really looking forward to just having a nice big pack, and this size covers pretty much anything that I typically work on. But also I like that it's flat. A lot of the ones that I've bought in the stores, they're these huge sheets that I have to unfold, and there's all these creases and it just feels weird. But these are just nice and flat and I don't have any creases in them. I can just go to tracing without any lumps and bumps. Last but not least, they sent me a 2-pack of these huge mixed media journals. Look how big this is. This is 11x14. This is probably the largest mixed media journal I have ever owned. And I'll be honest, the size of 11x14 is a little intimidating. But after I got to thinking about it, typically what I do anyway is put my mixed media papers in like a 3-ring or 5-ring or disc bound binder. So I got to thinking this is actually going to work very well for me because I can just tear out the one sheet that I want to use. You'll see these are perforated. So I can tear out the sheet and cut it down to the size that I feel comfortable using. So this was very smart. I'm so glad they sent this size to me. At first I was a bit intimidated, but then I saw the practicality of having something this large. It's easy storage because it's all combined in a spiral, and it'll sit on my shelf just like a notebook, but it has the perforated edge so I can tear it out and cut it down to whatever size I'm used to working with. I think the largest I usually work with is 8 by 10, which is like the Dina Wakley journals, but I work as small as A6, so this is a perfect size for me. Now this one is also an ideal weight for wet and dry media, so it'll hold, as I was touching it, because it's 110 pound, one side to me feels smoother than the other side. I may be just, I don't know, imagining this, but one side feels smoother than the other to me, which is actually perfect for like working with watercolors. So watercolors, acrylic paint, gelatos, any of the mixed media things that we're used to working with, this feels like it's going to be that perfect paper. So I look forward to trying it out. Stay tuned. This is just the unboxing video. They asked me to give my honest review of the items, and so far from the packaging and for the affordability, if you click on my affiliate link below, it will show you the prices for these products. They are so affordable. That's what really impressed me, for what you get and the type of packaging that each of these have. So Arteza has also given me an affiliate link to share with you guys. If you choose to use that affiliate link, they'll pay me a small commission from the items that you purchase, but it doesn't cost you any more money to use those links. So feel free to click on that below and check out these items. I'll have them individually listed below so that you know which one works best for you. You don't have to use my link. I'm just letting you know that it's down there available for you. But overall, I really look forward to using these. The first set of videos that's going to be coming out is going to be using their vinyl, their premium vinyl, on things like water bottles, car decals, and things like that. So that's the first series that will be released between this week and next week. And then after that, we're going to dive into this mixed media pad and use these other products. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you soon.